Hello guys and welcome back to Hey Manager with me Alex today, and a bit of a different video, a bit of a different one. We have got my Euro 2024 Germany sticker album, the top sticker album. We're going to be going through this today, and we're going to actually try to fill this together. I've been wanting to do this for a while, wanted to try and see how well this was received. I did it for the Qatar World Cup. It went down pretty well, and we've near enough finished that collection. I'll have to probably show you that in the future if I can actually finish that. I think there's one more sticker I need. I need to source that. I've been wanting to collect stickers since I was so young, but then obviously when you're younger, you don't have the money to do it. And now, young adult, I've turned 25, just turned 25 last month. I thought, why not, eh? Now you've got your money, let's spend it wisely and let's get some stickers in. So today I'm going to try see what I can do here. So you can see this is where I've got my angle. I'm looking this way towards the camera and towards this little setup that I've got going on here. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. But with what I've got today, I've got the starter pack. So you get 3 packets of stickers in this, plus what's inside. You get 6 more stickers in there. And then I've got also here, which is part of your blister pack, I believe, or might be a eco pack. I'm going to have a look at that today as well. We've got, I think we've got 41 stickers here, because you can see here, I think if I just show you dead quick, you see at the top right of your packs, you've got 6. That 6 normally means that you're going to get 6 stickers in your pack. In this one, you get 5. You actually managed to get 5 in this one, because this one contains, I think it's your signature one, your golden signature foil. So we'll be going through that one last for sure. So we're going to put that to one side. We've got the 3 stickers here, going to put that to one side as well. And now just going to quickly flick through as best as I can, just to see what you actually get inside of the contents here. So as you can see, we'll see how this actually turns out as well. I think my camera's decent quality, it's a decent one. Well, you have all the contents here, so you can see here, this is how they lay it all out. You've got your Euro winners and hosts. You've got the Germany as host. You've got the groups themselves, Group A, Group B, Group C. Then you've got a few different ones, Dream Team pages, top/UEFA. Then you've got Group D, E and F. Then you've got the Euro Legends and then UEFA itself. So you can see here on the cards, it sort of dictates and tells you what things are about here. So NA debut, so your national debut, your debut then in this like little section here. We've got Lukaku looking very good there, so obviously getting as many goals scored as he has disallowed in this tournament, I think, so far. Then you have your position, so it tells you like a forward, midfielder, defender, or a goalkeeper, so that sort of stuff. Then you have here what club they actually play for. It's AS Roma. Nationality, so you've got obviously he's from Belgium at the moment. Date of birth, actual height as well. And then stuff like this, most Euro goals, you'll see bits and bobs like this, where I don't know actually what this is for. Euro titles, I think this might be actually for the teams themselves. It'll actually symbolise what they are there as well. So I'll have a flick through. We'll go through this bit by bit. Obviously, Germany, the actual host nation itself, it sort of tells you, as you can see, a little bit here where, like, you know, all the stadiums are. So you can see all the different stadiums. And I think that might be the final there, but you can see that all the different stadiums. So you've got Cologne, you've got Dortmund, you've got Dusseldorf, Frankfurt. I quite actually like how they're all laid out like this. Gelsenkirchen, Hamburg, Leipzig, Munich, Stuttgart, Berlin. So yeah, quite a lot of decent ones there. And then you got obviously Group A, so you go your Germany, your Scotland, your Hungary, and Switzerland, and then it'll go through like all your star players for your Group A, players to watch. You know, they've really bulked this out, I've got to admit. So you got all your Germany squad there that you try and collect. You must try and get as many of them as you can. I've noticed that when you get towards the back, I don't know if they ran out of space or what's happened really. I'm a bit confused by, because what page is this? 68. So if you go to here, 68, you've got Group E, which contains all Group D, Group E, Group F. You've got all these different teams. So I believe you've got your playoff teams that they didn't actually, at the time of printing, they didn't know who's going to go through. It'd be Greece, Luxembourg, Kazakhstan, or Georgia. So obviously Georgia went through. But the new Turkey, Portugal, and Czech Republic, that makes more sense now. Makes way more sense. But anyway, that's the gist of it. So what comes with the actual starter pack itself? You get your 3 packs, which are these, which will open up in a second. And then you also get these. Now, what I like that they've done with this at the moment is you've actually got a bit of a cut line to go off. You can see there's a little bit of an edge to it there, so it means that you don't actually have to rip this out. You can just slide it as best as you can. It doesn't matter about the rip in the middle. You probably want to try and slide that upwards, in all honesty. You can see there the stickers actually have a bit of a border to them, so they've put a bit of a border there, so it means you can just like slide them out. Who have we got so far? I'll quickly show you that. We've got Courtois from Belgium. We've got Belgium, Slovakia. You can see there Goalkeeper, we can see the midfielder. You've got, obviously, I think what I'll do now is I'll zoom in a little bit more. Perfect. Courtois, you can see his debut in the top left. You can also see it's from Belgium, obviously, you know, going around there. Goalkeeper. You can't actually see who he plays for, which I thought it would have on the right, left-hand side there, but interesting enough. Anyway, so then we've got him. We've got Duda from Slovakia, and then on this one, we've got a stadium. We've got the Frankfurt Stadium. We've got Torres, who I believe is probably one of the Euro legends, potentially. We've got Euro 2024 Germany. I think we've got sticker number 1, so we can stick that right in there. I think that's UEFA number 1, not Tops number 1. That's UEFA number 1. And then we've also got in there Callum McGregor from Scotland. So very interesting. So that sort of covers off what comes with this so far. Now we can get into the packets of stickers. So a nice little background there. I think that'll be perfect for us. So let's have a look if we can start getting into these stickers and see who we get. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more now. Perfect. There you go. That's exactly what you want. So let's get into these stickers now and see who we can get in each packet. I'll probably have to get used to opening these yet again. I don't want to be too violent with it. But we'll go from back to front. Obviously, I'll try and make sure that we can't see them from the off. And we can just see who we get so far. So on the front, our first one is actually a shiny. This is fantastic news. That is Yanis Hadji from Romania. Obviously son of the infamous Hadji, who was on Classic 11. If you remember him back in the day on FIFA. But Yanis Hadji is our first one. That's a really interesting one to get. Then next up, we've got pretty much two in one there, 4 and 5. We've got I don't know how you pronounce his name. Hoshakan and Alho. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Hoshakan and Alho. And then we've got a bit of a stadium. It looks like no, it's Switzerland. It's actually Switzerland. So it looks like we get some of the pictures from the actual places, which is very interesting. Next up, you've got Antonio Silva, obviously the centre back from, I believe he's from Sporting. Very interesting player. He's really good on Football Manager. If you know him, you will definitely know him. And he's made his debut in 2022. A really strong player he is. Then next up, we've got another stadium. It's Leipzig Stadium for the Euros itself. And then also you've got in there Slovenia. We've got Jan Maklar. Very interesting stuff. So next one, let's try and fire through these now because I don't want to make these episodes too long. I just want to try and get through as many as I can today. So here we have it. So number 18, who's that for Netherlands? It is Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo, nice one from the Netherlands. The forward obviously scored in I think he scored in the last game. I think he scored in the last game, didn't he? I actually can't remember, but he scored a goal anyway. Cody Gakpo, he's doing pretty well for himself at the Euros so far. Then we've got Wout Weiss. He's the Leicester centre-back. He has actually played pretty well. He's been in my fantasy football team. Belgium having a pretty poor tournament as a whole, though, to be honest with you. Then Georgia, obviously Georgia doing so well. These names, by the way, I don't actually think I'll ever be able to pronounce them. It's going to be really difficult for me. Kakabadze, and then also I'll go for it. Gokalishview. I believe that's how you pronounce it as well. Other than that, we've got an interesting one. I'm not really sure this was it. I think it's the mascot. Actually, a mascot and the signature with the mascot. So we've got that one as well in that pack. Then we've got Vlasic, Nikola Vlasic. He used to play for West Ham. I think he was a decent player back in the day, but obviously now we're not doing too well. And then the last but not least, Cristiano Ronaldo. The man himself, look at that. That is a really cool one. That's incredibly interesting. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a fantastic looking sticker. I really like the reflection on that. Look at that. You can really see from like the light flashing off it. It looks unbelievable. Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't actually know which one that is. Portugal number 2. That must be like star of the show. A little bit of a scratch on it there. But that is a fantastic one to get. Really happy with that. Look at that. Cristiano Ronaldo. The way it sort of shines. That's really interesting. That's amazing, that one. So we're going to manage to get that one as well. Next up, let's have a look and see, shall we? It looks like that it's always at the front. So what I'll do, I'll open it from the back. That'll be the plan. You'll seem to get quite a lot of shinies near the back, near the front. So first of all, we've got Mlakar from Slovenia. So we've actually seen them. I think they got through. They drew with England, didn't they? So they managed to get through just in 3rd place. Serbia, number 17. We managed to get Samardzic. I think that's how you pronounce it, Samardzic. That might be the one. Number 16 from Portugal, we've got Vitinha. Vitinha plays for PSG, I believe. I think he plays for PSG. He's a very, very strong player. Up next, we've got Elvedi. I believe he's at the German league, a centre-back, or I think he's a centre-back. That plays for Switzerland. Next up for Finland, I believe that is, it's Fredecki, who plays for Leverkusen, and Väisänen. I'm not really sure who Väisänen is, but interesting player nonetheless. That's obviously from one of the qualifying teams that didn't failed to get through, did Finland. And last but not least, we've got Portugal, number 3. Getting quite a few Portuguese players here. João Felix. Look at that one. Oh, I really like the look of these, actually, I've got to admit. I didn't really know what to think about it with it being tops, but they've done some fantastic looking cards here. João Felix, that looks unbelievable. Portugal, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo and João Felix, both in packs already. That's really good. Oh, I'm buzzing with that. I'm absolutely buzzing. Now then, we'll move on to the blister pack. So we've got, I think it's 6 packs, 36, and then plus the 5. So we'll try and fire through these now. Hopefully it won't take too long as I go through these. So number 12 for France is Theo Hernandez. He's very, very close up, isn't he, Theo Hernandez? Really close up for that one. So we managed to get him in that pack. Then number 8 from Slovakia, we have got Hanko, David Hanko. Nice little picture there from Slovakia. Next up from Czech Republic, we've got number 12, which is Krejci. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Krejci. Not really sure who he plays for, but midfielder nonetheless. Then number 6 from Scotland, who's this? It's Jack Hendry. Obviously Scotland going out very early, weren't really that good this year. Number 7 from Croatia, it's Sotalo, who's one of the new centre-backs that are up and coming. I think he's really good on FM as well, actually, Sotalo. I believe he's the centre-back that plays for Croatia. But Croatia, again, not having a good tournament either. And then Israel's number 1 is going to be their shiny sticker. Yeah, Israel, not really a fan of them. Let's just put it that way. Let's skip past that one. There we go. France, number 7. Who's number 7 for France? It is Upamecano. Obviously, Bayern Munich centre-back, playing pretty well at the moment for them. Romania, number 16. It's Marius Marin. Obviously, a few different pictures here. You've got, like, just literally faces, and then you've got Romania doing, like, just having the shoulder profile as well, which is interesting. But Marius Marin in there as well. Number 13 from Turkey, we've got Ozkakar, I think that's pronounced it, Ozkakar. Not really heard much from him. Turkey doing all right in the Euros. Never really expected to do much worthy, but they're doing all right, aren't they? Widmer, Switzerland, obviously Sylvian Widmer, he's decent enough from Switzerland. Switzerland doing really well, actually, in the Euros. They actually beat Italy the other night, which was fantastic to see. England played them next in the quarterfinals. Wales, we've got up next Harry Wilson and Dan James. Obviously, Wales not making it. Not Dan James, Jordan James. Jordan James from the Birmingham save. Jordan James, obviously playing really well for Wales and also for Birmingham. So Harry Wilson doing really well, and then also Jordan James as well. Welsh team that's got to represent Wales as best as we can. And then number 1, Kazakhstan. Look at that for a Kazakhstan. That's a really. I quite like the look of these stickers in the background as well, with how they shine like that. But Kazakhstan for Euros didn't manage to make it through, but nonetheless we've got to respect them. Next up, number 9 from Slovenia. Who is that going to be? That is going to be David Brekalo. Not really heard much of him, but Slovenia doing pretty well, as I said, beating England. Slovakia, number 13, Matthias Berro, another player that I'm not really sure about, but Slovakia having a very poor tournament themselves. Number 20 from Portugal, we like these ones, it's Diego Jota. Jota doing pretty well. He's sort of complements Ronaldo a little bit better than anyone else out of that side, because obviously he's just a bit more nimble, can get into the areas to create a bit more for him. I think he respects him a little bit more. Next up, Nicholas Schüller. That is one face to behold in it. Wow. Look at that. That's not very pretty, is it? But Nicholas Schüller not really being used at the World Cup at the Euros at the moment. He's an interesting fella, isn't he, Nicholas Schüller? He wasn't really used for Dortmund either. It was Schlotterbeck and Hummels. There we go. Let's have a look. Get back into this centre of things. Unai Simon doing pretty well for Spain. I think he played 1 game for them. Has he played 1 game? He might have played the 2, I can't remember, but he's definitely played a game for them. And then Spain itself, Dani Olmo. He's in my fancy football team. Dani Olmo getting the sticker in there for him, one of the star players for Spain at the moment. He scored today 4-1. Was it 4-1? Yes, 4-1 they beat. They managed to beat, let me just get it up for you, Georgia 4-1. Dani Olmo scoring the goal in the 83rd minute. Fantastic win for them. So Dani Olmo getting, what he deserves in that one. Next up, let's have a look at what we can get out of this pack. France, number 18. What is he going to be here? So, number 18 for France, it's Giroud. Olivier Giroud doing fantastically well at the moment for France. And obviously, losing his legs a bit, but to be honest with you, it would be expected. He's France's top goal scorer. He's getting on a little bit. This probably might be his last tournament for Giroud, so we'll have to just respect him there. Tops. we've got the logo. Got the logo for tops. That's fantastic stuff. Czech Republic number 6. Who's that going to be? It's going to be Brabec. Czech Republic again, not a team not doing too well in their group. Hungary number 7. They played pretty well. Hungary. I've got to admit, Milos Kerkez, the youngster from Bournemouth, he's actually very, very good, isn't he? He's actually a really good prospect for Bournemouth as well. So got to see where he goes in the future with Hungary. Italy number 14. We've got Pessina. Italy having an awful tournament. They actually got knocked out by Switzerland. They just about went through. Pessina, again, players like Pessina I've not really heard much of, and they're managing to get into the Italian side. It's really weird for a French Italian side not to have people that you know. And then for Romania here, who have we got? We've got Yanis Hadji, as we should call him. So we've got him at the start, and we've actually got both of the stickers there for Hadji. Fantastic stuff. So Romania, we've got to represent Romania doing really well for like us at the moment, as well as Portugal. We've got some decent Portuguese stickers as well, which I'm very happy about. Next up, Austria. So we've got Austria number 16 on here. Let's have a look at this one. Austria number 16, we have got in here Florian Kainz from Austria, so we'll look at him. Kazakhstan number 10 and 11. Oh, I like the background on that. Very interesting colours. It's just like the EE background in a way for Kazakhstan. But Kazakhstan, we've got Darabezyev and Zaynutdinov, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Denmark number 6, we've got Victor Nelson, who's got, it looks like he's got his eyes closed. That's a really poor one. He looks like he's got his eyes closed. Number 7 for Ukraine, we've got Michaelenko and Zabarny. These two, by the way, so Zabarny plays for Bournemouth as a centre-back. He's a wonder kid. And then Michaelenko plays for Everton. I always thought he'd be so good, but actually he's just not been fantastic this year, so that's him as well. Croatia, we've got number 1, we've got Kramaric. Number 1, top 11, he's going to be in there as well for Kramaric. And then Slovakia number 1, it's going to be the Slovakian logo. We've got that one as well. Another shiny to add to the collection. Second to last one, the penultimate pack now. Let's see what we can get inside this one. Hopefully something decent. As you get this, which I'm not really sure what this is. Finland, Spain, SPSP. Let's have a look what they do when we turn this round. So it's Brennan Johnson and Teemu Pukki. I'm not actually really sure. Star player? It must be star players. They're the star players for both Wales and Finland, I believe. Teemu Pukki and Brennan Johnson. Belgium number 15, that's going to be Yannick Carrasco, who's still going. Unbelievable. I don't actually know who he plays for. It must be Atletico Madrid, but I believe he went to the Chinese league for a few years, didn't he? Getting that bag, getting that money. Then next up, Georgia number 3. Who's that going to be? It's going to be Mamadashvili. I believe that's how you pronounce it. A fantastic goalkeeper, by the way. Had an absolutely outstanding tournament. He's going to definitely make it on the radar of some clubs. And then also in there, Kashia as well. Guram Kashia for Georgia. Then next up, Scotland P1. We've got part 1 of Scotland. Of obviously seeing probably have Stonehenge in there. But that's the location ones. Albania itself, number 5. We've got in there Ivan Baliu from Albania. And then the last but not least, Scotland number 3, it's Che Adams, who had an awful tournament. He had an awful tournament. You got to, he pressed a little bit. He's good at pressing forwards, but he had an absolute shocker of a tournament, did he, Che Adams? And there we go. There's the card itself in all its glory. And then the last but not least, the last one, the one that has 5 stickers in it, has that golden sticker, but it should be contained within this pack. So we've got number 18 from Denmark. What sticker number is that? Who is this for the sticker number? Jonas Wind. Obviously the striker, decent enough. A bit of a weird haircut, that isn't it though? Screams a bit of the 80s, that, doesn't it? Czech Republic number 21. That's got to be Jurklav Jareka. No idea. Absolutely zero clue. Legia, is that Legia? Oh, no, it's Legend. Legia? It's the Legend. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We've got our first Legend within the packs, and it's got to be the man from Sweden himself, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Obviously, Sweden not making it to the Euros this year, so Zlatan, he's got to be remembered as they can. Then, Finland, Ivanov and Robin Lod in there as well. We've got some Finnish lads. And then, the Spanish, player to watch. Let's have a look at this one. It is Lamine Yamal. Look at that. Lamine Yamal in this pack. We got a shiny, and I think we've actually got another one. The player to watch, Lamine Yamal. That's really, really cool. 16 years of age, having to get a permit, or Spain taking the fine to let him play past 11 o'clock, which is very interesting. Lamine Yamal. And then this, I believe, must be the star player for Croatia. This must be the signature. This must be the one that we've been waiting for. It is Kovacic, Mateo Kovacic, with the signature on it. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a nice, nice card, isn't it? I really like the look of that. Gold card. So what I'll do is, there we have it. I'll stick these down. You know what? I won't waste anyone's time. I'll just stick them down myself just to make sure that we got all of them in the packs. But as you can see here, we'll go through. We've got Kovacic there. Lamine Yamal as a star player as well. One to watch. Che Adams, again, one of the star players for Scotland. Slovakia, I believe that is their logo. And then we'll put Hadji to the back. Yanis Hadji as well in there. Look at that. It's a really good card, that is. I really like the look of these. Dani Olmo again for Spain, one of the star players for them. We've got Kazakhstan, the logo for them. We're just not qualified enough. Then we've got João Felix. Oh, fantastic. I really like the look of these cards, honestly. João Felix. And then Cristiano Ronaldo card. That is unbelievable. Portugal #2. I wonder why he gets a purple one. Always got to be different, hasn't he? But that is a really nice looking. I like the purple that surrounds it. That's an awesome looking card. And then obviously our first one was Hadji. So there we have it. So that's a bit of an intro, bit of I'll try and cut this down to as best as I can. That's pretty much everything. Just watched England. Kobbie Mainoo, my guy #26. He did pretty well. He did pretty well in the England game. Obviously, I'd love to give you my opinion on that, but I just don't have time at the moment. I'm trying to figure out where I can find time to do everything that I want to do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. 232 sub managers, thank you very much for that. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content. I do actually have, because for my birthday, some people at my work got me match attacks, which was a very interesting thing. So stuff like this, your match attacks there. Obviously I got in my first pack, I got Joshua Kimmich, which is pretty cool, a limited edition one. There's pretty cool ones. Honestly, I've not had match attacks for years. I actually managed to get this one, which is the Wayne Rooney signature card. I don't know if you'll be able to see that just about on your screens, but it's a very cool card. So yeah, we'll have to see how that fares as well. But at the moment, I'll probably just stick to the sticker book, and then we'll see how that goes. And if the match attacks reception goes well, and you want me to do that, I'll happily oblige, because it'll just be a bit of fun, won't it? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.